They'd just arrived at boarding school. They didn't live to attend their first class of the year. Suspected attackers from the armed group al-Shabab burst into the teenage boys' dormitory when they were sleeping here in Garissa County, northern Kenya.
We had some bullets from outside. We could not go anywhere. I was just in my house. The other word I was hearing, them shouting, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The village police fled. It took more than an hour for special forces to arrive. This communications mast was the site of a firefight. 2 of the attackers were killed here. Others fled.
The officers, our guarantee officers, were able to repass them, and they were able to have 2 of them fatally killed also, and they are still pursuing them.
But local politicians say they'd known the attackers were in the area for days beforehand, but nothing was done.
I'm wondering why the government, which had that intelligence, they are reacting now. Why not previously? Because they ought to have reinforced the security forces which were there.
It's the latest in a series of attacks by the Somali armed group in recent weeks as it continues its fight against the United States and Kenyan militaries and their allies. The Kenyan army's been in neighbouring Somalia for nearly 10 years. On Sunday, al-Shabab fighters attacked a military airbase in Kenya. The US says 3 American defence personnel were killed, and it's since deployed more soldiers there. Al-Shabab released these images, saying it destroyed Kenyan and American aircraft. And just the week before, more than 80 people were killed in Somalia's capital Mogadishu, most of them students, by a truck bomb. Al-Shabab claimed responsibility. The US and its partners have responded to the attacks with airstrikes. It's been fighting al-Shabab in Somalia for nearly a decade. But the armed group has shown it's still capable of devastating attacks, and it's civilians who keep bearing the brunt of the violence. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.